Good Sunday afternoon to everyone on planet Earth, and welcome to another episode from Ambassador to Christ. Today's episode will be concerned with consoling the heart of Jesus. The inspiration for this came from a book from Fr Michael E. Gaitley. It is a do-it-yourself retreat inspired by the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius. This particular meditation comes from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12, verse 49. Jesus says, "I have come to set the earth on fire, and how I wish it were already blazing." We will look to the contemplation to attain divine love. Also, at the close of this spiritual exercise from St. Ignatius, we will be listening to, as we gaze upon the fire, a special song entitled, "Make Me an Instrument of Your Peace, Lord." This particular version was created by Joe Dziok and the San Damiano Youth Group in Chicopee, Massachusetts at the Basilica of St. Stanislaus. And so this will conclude the spiritual exercises of this particular episode. Take care and may God bless. And we'll set the mood and stage with a roaring fire. You are the Lord's disciple. You've been following him through the lands of Israel, from the place where you first responded to his call, through the deserts, grassy plains, mountains, valleys, and that beautiful Sea of Galilee, where he walked on the water. You've been with him. Now it's late at night. The campfire still blazes. Its soft crackling mixes with the sound of muffled snores and chirping crickets. The few disciples who still haven't fallen asleep after the long day's journey linger on mats, whispering and occasionally laughing quietly. There is the Lord, alone, sitting before the fire, gazing beyond its flames, lost in prayer. You feel an urge to go to him. Pushing aside the covers, you rise from your mat and approach him. The others fall silent and begin to watch you. You can feel their eyes following you, but your attention goes back to the Lord as you draw closer to him. The Lord still doesn't see you. You sit next to him. He gazes beyond the fire, its light dancing on his face. Sitting here so close to him, you can see it more clearly than ever. Profound sorrow. Something in your heart convinces you that this sorrow comes from his not being understood. So what are you doing approaching him? After all, he's a mystery to you too. He's from somewhere else. How can you relate to him? Perhaps you should go back to sleep. It seems he still hasn't seen you. Despite these thoughts, something urges you to speak to him. Something inside you wants to console him even though he seems unreachable. "Jesus," you begin with a whisper, "I see you are sorrowful, Lord." He still gazes beyond the fire, motionless, eyes glistening. Should you continue? You do. "Lord, here I am. I don't know exactly why you're so full of sorrow, but I'm here to console you. Jesus, I'm very weak. I don't have much to offer. In fact, too often I've been distant as I've followed you. And yet, behold, here I am, Lord. Take me and use me as you desire. Use me to make you known and loved, weak though I am. Help me to love you, Jesus. I see how gentle you are, and I trust you. I know that you know me better than I know myself. You know what I can take. I put myself completely into your hands. Use me to help you, weak though I am. You may not be able to do much with me. Then again, I've seen you work miracles before. Do with me what you can. Behold, I believe. Help my unbelief. I trust you." As you were speaking, other disciples woke, and now they're all upset with you. As soon as you finish, you're distracted by them. You see their frowns and hear some of their angry whispers. Who does he think he is? Does he think he's better than we are? Is he trying to get a special place with the Master? These words hurt you, and you continue looking at the other disciples, all of whom are staring at you with fierce eyes. Finally, you turn back to the Lord, expecting to see him still gazing toward the fire. But now, as you turn back to him, your eyes meet his. He's looking directly at you. What's this? He's surprised and joyful. His face is all awe and amazement as he gazes on you with wonder. His mouth is opened and slightly smiling. You feel embarrassed that he looks at you in this way. You think of yourself, what was it I said? Didn't he hear the part about how I am weak and don't have much to offer? As these thoughts begin to swarm your mind, he suddenly exclaims in a loud voice, startling you and the others, "My child, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the faith I longed for as I sat here. Never mind your weakness. I can take care of that. You've given me the freedom to work in your soul, the freedom I've been waiting for. Now, here, receive my blessing." He reaches over to you, places his hand on your head, and proclaims to the astonishment of all present, "You, my child, shall be called prophet of the Most High, for you will go before me to prepare my way. You will give my people knowledge of my mercy and love, and you shall continually delight my heart." Still confused, you ask, "But how can this be, Lord? I am so weak." He continues, "Here, behold." He pulls back his garment at the breast, and you see a burning flame there. You can hear his heart crying out in its anguished thirst for a return of his love. He puts that into your heart. You feel in your heart a burning thirst to make him loved, to alleviate his sorrow. You're impelled to speak from a pulsing force within. "Lord, my one desire is to console you. I trust in you to use me. Mary, I put myself into your hands. Help me, teach me to console Jesus. Lord, if I have any desire other than to console you, please change my desire. I go from here, Lord, with you in my heart. I love you, I praise you, and I thank you for whatever you do with my life. All is your grace. I love you, Lord Jesus, with the heart of your mother. I love you, I praise you, I thank you, I love you." Jesus, so pleased with these words of humble confidence and love, cries out to all present, flashing you an unforgettable glance as he begins, "I have come to cast fire on the earth. How I wish it were already burning. Set this fire, my friends, set this fire. Console me."
Instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring love. Where there is injury, pardon. When we're divided, make us one. When we doubt, let us have faith. Make me your instrument. Make instrument of your peace. Where there is error, bring us your truth. When we despair, give your hope.